Hi, I'm Jacob Moon. A few years ago, I was handed a book. It was called Good News About Injustice. I was intrigued, so I read it right away. It was by a guy named Gary Haugen. He heads up a group out of the States called International Justice Mission. They're a Christian human rights organization that fights for justice and for victims of injustice. I was amazed to read that they spend a lot of their time freeing children from bonded slavery, from sexual slavery. It was really hard to read these stories about these innocent children who were living in a nightmare of slavery in places like Cambodia, Thailand, Southeast Asia. The first instinct when you hear about this stuff is to feel anger towards the cowards who would imprison these innocent children and to want to see those same children freed into a new life and to experience just being kids again. This is where International Justice Mission comes in. They have offices in 25 countries in the world where they gather evidence against those who would seek to exploit these children and bring them to justice. Most importantly, though, they give these children their lives back. They raid the underground brothels where these children are being held, deliver them into aftercare centers where they can begin to heal and experience freedom again. It's such incredible work, and I have such admiration for what they do that I want everyone to know so they can respond to this need that we have in our world. When I first heard about IJM, I knew that I had to do something with that information. That's why I've included this next video. It shows what IJM is all about. I think when people watch this, they'll begin to see, maybe for the first time, the battle that is actually raging in our world today. For the sanctity of human life, for justice, for basic freedom. Something can and must be done, and IJM is already doing it. The question is, are we standing with them or turning a blind eye? Please check out this short video and consider supporting the work of International Justice Mission. For more about what you can do, go to ijm.ca. Thank you.
This must be a male's room, but it's got female shoes. I don't know, maybe they're not. I think they just took them all out of here.
So Cambodia is a pretty vivid example for me. When we first went there was just hundreds of children on open sale. You'd just be presented with scores of little girls that could be raped, that could be just horrifically abused in sexually traumatic ways for just a few dollars.
One good. Okay, 30? Yeah.
Okay.
So you doing over here? Bill 30 and 2 girls?
So the thing that keeps them there is violence, is terror. We will kill you, we will beat you. It is violence that keeps them there. But at some point, you have to deal with the strong man who's using violence to perpetuate this business, or else it will just go on.
Open the door. Open the door.
There's huge, tragic problems in the world. I have no idea how you would solve them. But massive open sex trafficking is not one of those problems. That's actually something you can do something about. I've actually seen those girls brought out of those places, and I've seen them resurrected. I've seen life come back to their eyes. And where people of goodwill provide political will and capacity building, it will end.